Hey everybody, this is Stacy B from CBD and Me, and I'm going to give you my final review on the XVape V1, and this is an oil. This is for oil or concentrates. So here's my final thoughts on this. I like that one of the pros, I like that the charging port is on the side and not the bottom like a lot of them, because it's so much easier. You can just stand it up and charge it. I like the button. The button seems a little loose to me. Hear that shaking? That's the button. Seems a little loose to me, but I will assume it'll be all right in the long run. I'm not sure how I'm digging this whole glass piece. It's difficult to clean because you are trying to get into down the top, and there's some vent holes around the top here. And if you'll notice, this is not clean. This is dirty as all get out. Also, to try and get up around that centerpiece, you have to get up in there as well. That's a little troublesome. It can be done, but you know, it is a little bit much. Also, because there are two O-rings, one down here. Let me show you. One at the bottom here and one at the top. Because of those O-rings, what I'm finding is when I vape my CBD concentrate oil, I'll inhale and inhale and inhale and get the smoke and all that good stuff. Then as the unit cools, what seems to be happening is I'm drawing up more of the oil than I'm thinking that I am. So what's happening is when I leave it sit after vaping, and heaven forbid I leave it on the side, but if I've been trying to leave it upright, because one time I left it on the side and all this oil collected on the glass down here at the bottom. It like melted and ran out or something. I'm assuming it melted and ran out, but even when I leave it sitting upright and I vape a little bit, and if I don't do all of the vapor that's in there, because either I don't need to, or, well, usually it's because I don't need to do all of it, what I find is happening is it all will remelt or collect, and that's even if standing upright. So this is not coming from any of the oil inside. It's not moving up. This is from what I've attempted to vape, and it seems to collect a lot around this top O-ring. So I don't know if it's because I'm not using it correctly, or if it's just one of the design things, how it works, that it, the vaporizer I don't know, does something and turns back into oil, but I wouldn't think that'd be possible. But anyway, it does collect around the top. So when you take it off, you'll have a little like ring around the bathtub, but you'll have a little ring around here. And I've actually been able to scrape enough to do another dab off of it. And it also will collect in this is recessed. It kind of goes down in. This circle goes down in to help you get your concentrate down inside the unit. And if you notice, it's pretty dirty in there. I haven't tried to do a burn off to clean it yet, because I don't need it that often. But this will be very oily. In fact, I think it's oily now. Let's see if there's, and how I check it is I run it along my hand here, and what I was getting on the top ring was like nice lines of the oil on my hand. Anyway, so I do like the ceramic coil. I like that a lot. It does not have an adjustable airflow. The airflow just is what it is, which I'm not sure how I dig that. But I have found that with my particular CBD oil concentrate, that when I was doing this, it was very burny. It was very, very burny for being a vaporizer. So I guess it meant it was really, really hot. So to combat that, I actually bought a little bubbler that was for a different XVape product. So I actually turned this little, and I'll give you the details on this in another video, but it actually comes like so, and it's a round hole, so you would put it down on, you know, whatever unit you're using it for, the other XVape product, and then it's a little bubbler, see? And it's just enough. You only need, I mean, there's only that much water in it right there. Just a little baby bubbler. And you really, if you lay it on its side, the water can't get out, so it's not going to leak on you or anything. You can even store it upside down. It's still not going to leak on you. So it's pretty cool. And then I'm wondering, how am I getting the water out of there? So I guess evaporation is the only way the water comes out of there ever. And to clean it, I just, the usual cleaning methods. Anyway, so what I've been doing is using this. I'm just placing it, just sitting it on top of here, and then doing that, and it cuts the harshness down of the stuff that I'm vaping because of the, I think it's because the temperature might be too high for what I have, because the oil that I have is already pretty liquefied. It's not like your normal cannabis oil. It's a CBD oil, so it's not really as liquefied. So anyway, so this product, I like it a lot. It does give me a good dab, and I get a good amount of the oil, and so I've been using it when I need it, when I'm needing more than just my vaporizer, you know, more than just the you know, one of the Kangaroo products that I use currently. And I think it's great for the money. Got it off of eBay. You can get replacement glass. You can actually get this whole top unit. This right here. You can actually get just this top unit for like $25 off of eBay. And this will go on any 510. It's got a 510. This, the V1 battery is a 1500 milliamp or whatever mAh battery, so it's actually bigger than the one in my Subvod Nano, which is only a 1300 mAh, and I use those quite a lot. But the thing is, if you look at the battery size, and I have the battery with a different top one here, you'll notice that the bigger battery is a lot smaller, and I could actually put this on top of here if I really wanted to make it real petite. I mean, it would drop it down to just this big, you know, and that wouldn't be too bad. But I like to keep the things with what they came with, so that I don't, you know, do anything to mess them up. And the cool thing is that these stands that I reviewed in a different video, if you want to check them out, and I got them off of an eBay seller that actually allowed me to request this design and made them and is now selling them. The cool thing is, because this is an 18.5, it sits down there too. So, and also the rings as well. Grab my ring off of this one. The tank protector rings that I use for the Nano actually will go down on this unit as well to protect the glass if I really want to. And because they're made out of a 3D printed product, you know, 3D printed plastic type product, they're pretty well good with heat. So you don't have to really worry about them doing anything weird. So overall, I would give this product probably a 7 out of 10. Just because of this button just makes me crazy. Also the fact that it does collect the oil here for some reason. So I don't know if that means I'm not getting all of it, if it's just pulling it up the sides. I don't know. Somebody else might want to let me know if that is the case. And maybe I'll give this an 8 out of 10. I lied. This is an 8 out of 10. In portability, usability, easeability. I didn't like the small dabber tool that came with it, so I went and got a bigger one that I keep in a case. And I have just a case here. And what I'm able to do is I'm able to store this in one side, and I can actually store my little bubbler on the other side. So, and you know, that works out well for me. And I just, if I need to, throw a little bit more water in it, and off I go. So there's my review of the XVape V1, and I give it an 8 out of 10. And I will let you know where you can get these little bubblers and which model XVape that's for. I'll do a review on that at a later date. But thank you for watching, and again, 8 out of 10 for the XVape V1 vaporizer.